Tell the cops that they can get free food at the slime shack.
Radioing, they're all radio. Free cops, free cops, free cops.
Bro, what the fuck are you saying three cups for, bro?
Because they're all coming in aiming guns.
If you could then take him to the manager.
Officers, how are ya? Wait, what happened?
We got a call of.
You got a call of what?
Wait. Why do you guys have your guns out?
No, I have a gun out.
What?
I'm a civilian. I'm
Why
the
do you
future
have
mayor of the
guns
north.
out?
Because
because-
hold on. Because Exodus were here and they all had class 2s out.
Class 2s, huh?
Yeah, Exodus. Shono Blackthorn and somebody else, they were all just wielding guns like fucking just going like that all over the fucking place. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Were they pointing them at you or just in general?
Yes, they were pointing at just right here, just right
If you look
across,
about
pointing guns.
You know,
One of them has like
if you look
the
about an hour or two ago.
yeah, one of them was like
There's
wearing a
already-
Oh my God,
Rami
you scared
type
the
of
shit out of
fucking what do you scarf?
Sorry.
His neck.
That's right.
What did you say the name was that was holding it?
Shono Blackthorn. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Like we filed the report because we didn't know like what else to do here. We're just all fucking just trying to fucking serve food here and handing out free food. All of you can get some free food if you'd like to as well, by the way.
So you have a,
More specifically,
you have a firearm license, right?
Yes, of course I do. And I don't know if I need to do this, but I had to buy a new 1911 from the ammunition. This one is no longer working. It's faulty. Do I give it to you guys?
yeah, if you'd like to turn it in, just.
Okay, here
Yeah,
you
we
go.
can-
Here you go, sir.
I can.
I can give it to you.
Perfect.
There you go.
No, thank you.
I only buy
Um,
I only buy one gun every time the other one expires. So you know I never keep them.
Beautiful.
Of course. You got to do things right here.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here, officers. I feel a lot safer. These class 2 wielding
Alright,
assholes.
Is
are
the
just-
owner of the store here by any chance? the
I think
restaurant?
she might be asleep.
Okay. General manager, something we can talk to?
Me. Yes, me. You can talk to me.
We'll just make sure the outside's okay.
You mind if we go talk in the administration building with our officers real quick? I just want to ask you a couple questions.
Of course. One of the managers is in there as well. Let's go. Oh, one of the managers is here.
I heard one of the officers say something about a female with the glass too, so
There you go.
definitely saw you.
Name is Benji, correct? I believe we spoke
that's
before.
right.
It is Benji Ramos,
Benji.
correct. That is correct. That,
Benji Ramos,
that
okay.
creepy guy in the back there, that's one of the managers.
Oh, hey, sir.
Hi, mate. Just checking some paperwork.
Okay.
And if
just real
anything
quickly,
else,
I
the
wanted to-
manager on the previous scene too.
Okay, I wanted to quickly ask you guys a question.
Sure.
So you said this was Exodus, correct?
Yes. I think that's the current name.
What does Exodus typically rock, clothing-wise?
Black clothing, maybe like a cut. I think they also called her BBMC.
A BBMC. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It might be a little bit confusing as to what their gang name is because when I was not a legal citizen, they were called Exodus, and they were kind of how do I put this? Buried into the ground 6 feet deep, like the dogs they is. And they changed their name.
All right, perfect. Let me quickly make sure we put a. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Okay.
You know, since you're one of the managers here, I'm not too sure if you're informed about this, but there was a shooting earlier that happened at the Slime Shack as well.
I'd like to,
Royce, just let you know, we're getting
according to Mr. Brian Knight. Okay.
on the water.
That's I think that's one of the times they've specifically targeted us, and we know who the shooter was as well. And I don't know when the whole targeted violence act or targeted felony act is going to be applied here, but it's been more than 5 times, guys. You guys just don't respond fast enough. And I know that the budget is tough for you guys. You're understaffed. But I just don't know what to do. Like, somebody's got to do something about this, man. McGregor has run rampant around here. I'd like you, McGregor, MacGregor. McGregor has always come down here guns ablaze. You know, it's insane.
So wait, real quickly, you said Brian. I told you what? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to follow what you said.
Well, officer, senior officer, Sergeant Brian. I don't remember.
Sergeant,
Sir.
yep.
Sergeant Brian Knight, he told me that there have been multiple offenses now where these Habibi MC people should be, you know, what's the legislation for it? The Targeted Felonies Act.
Yeah, yeah,
Targeted
yeah.
The
Violence Act?
charges you're looking for is targeted violence.
Yeah,
Yep,
targeted
yep.
violence, and we've been the victims over and over again, officers. Like we're not even trying to. They just can't stop, man.
Interesting.
It's a disease.
Yeah, so we got a report today about that, about you guys getting shot down. Unfortunately,
There's
I'm looking
a
to see who actually took your statement
Political
or
rally at
who
Legion Square.
I'm not sure.
involved.
It was my other staff
So-
members who were unarmed. That was that
I was the
happened to.
manager that was responding to it, and I was the one that helped them open the gates and everything on that earlier scene. I was the one who also told you guys that the intruder you guys you were chasing ran into me as I was coming up to Senior Buns, and it was McGregor. So
It was who? I'm sorry.
it was McGregor, the guy that
McGregor's
just
always-
up you.
Holy, that
Seen
voice.
that.
Holy, maybe somebody else should take this report instead of this guy.
Right now, the boat is on the way.
Come on, let him do his job a little bit.
Wait, why? What's wrong with Noah?
I don't know, man. This guy right here doesn't even take what's stolen weapons reports. I think we might.
I think we need somebody else to file this report. And
Well, when
office-
you listen. When you asked me for the stolen weapon report, I was dealing with something myself, so I couldn't just drop
writing one sentence.
dealing
My
with
bad.
that.
My bad.
Listen, I had to deal with somebody else.
Are you guys familiar with Mercury Frost and Marina Young?
they got shot
Do they
down.
work for you?
They got shot down.
They work for you?
Yes.
Yeah, they work for the
They're
establishment.
waiting for the
yes.
slime shack.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you said unfortunately Brian Knight's not around. I can't look at his report or anything like that, but you said you're talking to Brian Knight now, and you say you believe that the Habibi MC or Exodus, whatever they're in fact called, is targeting you, correct?
Yes.
And you said the reason for this is when you used to, partake in crimes back in the day, you I guess had a conflict with them and you put them 6 feet under. 6 feet under.
That's not.
took care of them.
I'll be honest with you. From recent events, I received a call from McGregor yesterday, and I did receive a call from I think it was Marlo Stanfield. The specific words, okay, so I think this is not related to the previous clappings, but they were saying something along the lines of, I am going to attack the slime shack so you never have the funds to be the mayor of the North. It's targeted. It's gotta be.
In addition to that, there's also a history of them being mad at the fact that we were able to renew the license and have continued to target us and the sushi stall because we were the owners of the specific slime shack stalls.
Were they ever owners of these establishments?
Absolutely
no, they
not.
just got
Never.
mad about it. They
Never.
just got mad about the renewal and then continued and just find more and more reasons to continue doing what they do.
It's what some would call an obsession.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
So
they-
they're just obsessed with you because you guys had a gang conflict back in the day and you guys won and that's it. That's the only reason
Exactly,
they're going
and
after you now?
and they don't want us to have anything. They just want to make our people suffer, like as in the slime shack itself, man. Like it's not even Hades related. It's just pure
So,
hatred.
like,
It's sad.
We have a single employee that's already not working because of the fact that from him alone, there's already been 7 occurrences where he's been kidnapped and robbed from the slime shack as well. I believe I think Knight might be aware of that, but there's a history of that. There's continued just violence. from
Listen,
them on
officers.
Slime Shack.
I don't know how else to say this. McGregor has been rampant at taking people hostages, specifically slime shack employees, and I don't know what to do. We can't just, it'd be ridiculous to come in here with class 2s to protect ourselves. You know what I mean? First of all, that's illegal, and that's why I'm the
So
only
you're trying
one.
to be, you're trying to be citizens now, or at least you're trying to be a
Oh
citizen
no,
nowadays. I mean,
100%. Tony here is a lawyer as well. He's fully legal.
Yep, bar certified.
Exactly, bar certified. We're not fucking around here. We're trying to be different, and they're just trying to do the same thing over and over again for attention. It's insane. I mean, like, part of the frustration must be because they always get caught, and they can't even get expunged to run for mayor. It's embarrassing.
You said earlier that they targeted the slime shack, and you said it was a sushi place.
Well, no, I'm saying like historically they've made complaints about him and have targeted them specifically. But today they attacked us. Like even in the report, if you look at the evidence, the the casings are literally drawing a half circle around Slime Shack because he kept looking for gaps to shoot through. That's what one of you guys told me, is that the casings were
Listen,
literally.
let me just say this.
You know,
There were two of our female staff scared and screaming out of their minds. They managed to close the shutters because they noticed the pending threat. Okay, and instead of leaving them alone, this weasel tries to shoot them through the shutters and succeeds. I don't know what to say, man. Like, it takes a special kind of person to do that.
Real quickly, no shots were fired here, correct? At this instant.
Right now, no. They just came in, guns blazing, just laughing, and then they left as soon as you guys arrived.
Okay. Did they go out the front door or back door? Typically, what door do they come in?
Both.
Okay.
They cover this whole area. They even have people on the roofs.
Okay.
The roof of this building or the roof of the car park?
The car park.
Okay.
First, second, third levels, all of it.
Here's what I'm thinking. If we want to get this properly documented, I'll be honest, Sergeant Knight is kind of hit or miss, unfortunately, with being around. He's kind of been, trying to work with me and trying to help, with investigations, and I'm trying to, learn from him. So I will admit, I'm learning, but I have a good foundation start of where we can begin.
Listen,
I know you're currently working at the Slime Shack.
Yeah.
I would love to bring you down sometime to MRPD and get this all on recording.
that's no
for
problem.
Investigation.
Anytime you need us, we're willing to come down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Typically, how many times? I'm just trying to figure out now. If do you think they'd hit again? Typically, I mean.
Oh
if
yes,
they-
oh yes. But like the safety of the staff, like more and more people don't want to work, guys.
Yeah, for
I've
sure.
I've lost at least 4 people to hostage
That's fair, I'm
situations,
losing
and
out.
it's draining.
How often do they? Let's just say right now. Let's say they didn't hit. What would you say the time period is they would hit again?
As soon as somebody gives them a call and says that it's open.
Okay.
I mean, like we can send you a 911 or 311 whenever we're about to open, and then you can see it for yourself.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just talk to my officer here. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, W. Man, Frank on radio. Get that man Frank on radio.
Miss Hope, I need your opinion.
Oh, but don't tell him that we're doing a gun deal. Don't tell him that.
Chargers gonna be looking nice, don't they?
Bro, these guys, bro. The problem with this targeted felony shit, okay, or targeted violence, is that they're not taking the character witness or the witness statements of the fucking civilians that are seeing it happen. Right?
Yeah, nobody took my statement. To be honest.
Exactly. These guys, they need to catch them by themselves, which will never happen with how slow they respond. 1 second, let me check something real quick. Sure. What's up?
So unfortunately, we have a bit of low on numbers right now. So I wanted to bring you guys in just to do that whole, not interrogation, but your statement and get it on recording, just so we have it for reference for future on when we want to possibly push some stuff. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to with the lack of numbers at the moment.
Okay.
So what first of all, are you able to tell me who the owners of the establishment?
Sorry, who? What?
The owner of Slime Shack
It should be Winter Season.
Big ass boat.
Winter. What was the last name?
Season. Sison.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it actually has it right here. Okay. Do you know typically when he is around?
Well, she is around usually like an hour from now.
Oh, okay. So she's around this time then, pretty much.
Yeah. Always.
Okay. All right. Would you guys? So unfortunately, I'm going out of town starting Thursday. But would you guys be willing to schedule something with the officers here to come in for a recording?
Absolutely.
Just so we can get you guys
anytime.
on there. Obviously, we'll be still in this area tonight as well. And obviously, every night we try to respond to every 911 as we can. But we want to get this all started documented because, like I said, Sergeant Knight, when I started this, unfortunately, I can't see it. Maybe he made it private for himself for whatever reason. I don't know. But we just want to make sure we have it out there so that officers can see this as well in case stuff like this does happen again, and we're able to catch Habibi MC or Exodus.
No problem. No problem. That can be done. I mean,
Um,
I think Tony's free right now if one of you wants to bring him down. I got to go to a political rally in Legion Square right now, but I can go after.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now. So like, whatever your schedule works, let's talk to the officers and see what the scheduling works, and let's have you guys come down to MRPD that day. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
So maybe if you want to talk to Winters, figure
Yeah.
out what date works best for her, and then Noah, do you want to schedule this, or do you want Ewan? Who will be around? Do you think?
I
So
mean, I can
Thursday I'm
schedule it,
gone.
but I won't be around until like the end of the week.
Okay. Sorry for you guys. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely get someone to cover. Let me talk to Ewan.
Somebody should definitely cover for him. You know, I just realized something, Benji.
What?
We should probably tell him to actually keep some of that shit private, because Perez is still dating the cop, right? Or is he still dating the cop?
100%.
Right. So we know there were leaks during the Hydra case. So there've been a case against BBMC.
Yeah,
with one of them
that's
dating
true.
the cop.
Oh. Officer, can we tell you something important, please?
Sure.
Okay, so one of the reasons why, okay, I don't know if there's anything that Sergeant Knight actually put private, but one of the things that was highlighted to me by my ex gang members was that there's an officer called Sky in your LSPD.
BCSO now.
A BCSO now.
BCSO,
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, Sky.
Yeah.
Who are they talking about, Muir?
Shift 3, I believe a captain.
Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just, I don't want to go too far out here, but let's just say that Perez of Habibi MC was privy to a lot of sensitive information. A lot. And I can tell you that because when I used to be a criminal, I used to know what the PD were going to do. So, I'd
That's not
be,
good.
yeah, I mean, like, there might be a possibility that she doesn't just, doesn't give people the whole agenda, but like, like, hey, don't go up north, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Them kind of moves,
Yeah.
man.
You said you reported this tonight?
Yeah, I mean, like, and don't get me wrong. Like, we used to be told as well, like, don't do this to the cops right now because something's going on, So yeah, I know. I think I mentioned. I forgot to tell
Like, that stuff
Knight,
would
but
definitely be kept
he
private.
might know that already.
Yeah, if you guys ever heard about the Croc situation last year, there was a situation where Sky's personal phone was stolen, and a lot of her stuff was leaked to the public. Not usable in court, but you can, if you ever take a look at it from history, there's already a pattern from the past that she does. She does a lot of public outreaching with certain people.
Tony shining in the legal avenue, chat.
But more importantly, though, regardless of whether or not she is or isn't doing it right now, there are still history of leaks happening within the police department, both like counties. If you're familiar with the Hydra case, a lot of that got leaked.
Yeah,
To
I
the
mean,
point where I
like,
believe one of the
Kit.
sergeants got fired.
Don't forget that Kit
got the
used
guns,
to
we're
be
dipping.
a cop back in the day. That's Raymond Romanoff's girlfriend.
The terrorism. Yeah.
Yeah, and she used to be a cop, and I can tell you for a fact that she still got friends in the PD. So that's why.
So wait, just to wrap my head around this, you
Mhm.
believe Sky might be relaying information to Exodus or BBMC?
Not BBMC, Habibi MC.
Heavy BMC.
Habibi, is that what I said?
Yeah, no, you said
No, I said
BBMC.
BMC.
Oh, Habibi, sorry.
Yeah, so the thing is, it might not be explicit information, but it's information enough. Like, let me just say, they're gonna have dinner, and she's gonna
Still
say,
pushing him in the right direction. is
exactly,
basically what
it
you're saying.
might be a bad idea for you to go to Slime Shack this week, and then you guys will never find any evidence, because for that week they'll behave,
Jesus
maybe-
Christ.
Yeah, but
Okay.
no, I'm
I get what you're
serious.
saying.
I'm serious. We used to know.
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
if you guys were about to, like, let's say it's raiding season for the cap, so you were going to go a little bit serious, or if you guys suddenly were allowed to have class 2s, we'd know. So be careful with that, officer.
Okay, well, now that we know that it could be possibly an internal investigation as well, are you guys around tomorrow?
Yes.
I kind of want to be there for this.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you
I think
be
it's definitely something
around?
we should speak to Nate about.
Unfortunately, again, Knight's not really.
Yeah, I know.
A
but
Knight's
it's-
not ever fucking around. Like, he's around like a couple days, then he goes away.
Yeah, that's when it like. you
I
said he
think-
might
I
already
think-
know, right?
I think we take this as we act as if Knight isn't, gonna, be around for a while. We take our notes, and then when we see him, we compare notes, type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds
I
good.
think
Interesting
that's
now, we can just, like,
that's the
not
best thing,
have
because
it
if we're just waiting for Knight,
in a
who knows? We
public
could be waiting
place.
weeks. We could be waiting hours.
Yeah,
Could be waiting.
I feel
you
like,
know,
especially if something happens around these times, night is great. And I think if it happens like during early NA, right after the tsunami, I think he's on the ball for that shit. But as soon as, he's 8 hours deep, he suddenly becomes old,
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
set the
Medi.
up-
I'm
let's set
just,
the up-
I'm trying to
you're gonna
push
be
them
around
to do it,
tomorrow?
Medi. Love you, buddy.
You should be, yeah.
Okay, I want to try to set something up, and I want to try to get maybe possibly a detective as well that is like actually a detective in on this as well. That way, we have somebody that we can they can ask appropriate questions and really hopefully bring this to justice.
100%. 100%.
Can you? I'm gonna give you my number.
Okay, sure.
My name is Joey Irons.
Joey Irons.
I want you
Don't
to
even
text
remember that.
me. I want you to text me you guys' availability tomorrow as soon as possible. So get in touch with winners and figure out when's availability. And let's plan on meeting tomorrow. I would say let's say say 30
There
minutes
was no-
past
Where'd you
24
run?
hours. from now.
Gunshots.
What the f?
What the fuck?
Wait, they're in here or they're shooting? No, not
I
in here.
got
Okay.
shot, but it happens.
Who shot you?
The local is going crazy.
Those locals.
Oh my god. You
It's
mean
okay.
McGregor was
It
here?
happens. Could have been. It looked crazy.
Oh
like it.
my god.
I don't know.
This is scary. Holy.
Damn, that's a lot of shouts. What the hell?
This is scary, man. It's no longer safe to be here.
Locals, what are the difference?
Hey, that local did a good job though. They tried their best. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
False alarm,
Yep.
everybody. It was just a Terminator, a local Terminator that
Yep,
did not
holy
want to
shit.
die.
You guys
Was
did
that-
a fantastic
was that
job. Thank
McGregor?
you for saving me.
No, it was literally a
It was a
local
T-800.
that just did
Yeah.
not want to fucking die.
Wait, so
Put
you
30 rounds in
mean
them each.
it was a local that just came into the food court pointing a gun and just shot somebody? Sounds like McGregor to me. Pretty much what he does.
Wait. There was somebody that came in here and pointed a gun at you guys?
Look at
Yeah,
sir,
they-
the blood
he
is on the
shot
floor,
me.
sir.
Yeah, he shot him.
I got shot.
He just
Do you
compared
medical, I'm
McGregor
assuming?
to- He just
No,
compared
it's okay.
McGregor
I
to the
did a
guy
quick
with the
little
gun.
patch up on myself.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's
Detective.
finish up. So can you just text me?
Will do.
Schedule.
Will do. I will schedule.
Alright, thank you.
I'll give you
I
my
will
number
text
as
you right
well.
now. Thank you so much. What's your name, sir?
It's you and Muir.
Are
Sorry,
you guys
sir.
gonna
Say
open
that
up your
again.
shop?
Especially my badge. No, it's like probably easier.
Okay.
I
There you
don't
go.
know
There you
yet.
go.
Ewan.
It's a cool ass badge.
Ewan.
Yeah,
You
Ewan,
might
yeah.
need to
Ewan,
go to the
okay, thank
hospital
you.
for the bullet that's in me, but that's okay. I'll sort.
Okay,
that out.
well then I'm gonna get you medical.
Can I
Then
get
now.
your number,
Stand
sir?
No, that's okay. I can go myself.
There you
I'm
go,
not.
it's my
I'm
business
not
card.
bleeding or anything.
Alright.
It's just I can't just leave it in there. I've got to go to a doctor.
by. Yeah, for sure. All right.
But thank you anyway.
Listen, if you guys are gonna open up Slime Shack, I'm in the yellow pit or lemon list. My name is Joey Irons. Let me know, and I'm going to be stationed around here a little bit today and see what the hell's going on.
Thank you so much, officers.
Nope.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna clean the
All
place
right.
up.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I need to go to the political
We are
rally.
not going to allow our food stalls to be closed due to fucking gang members.
Thank you so much. Thank